Grand Rising Collectives, and welcome back for another Magical Made Love reading. Shout out to all of the love people of the world. The love goddess, the love fairy is all around. So I send you love and light. Grand Rising to all of you beautiful, amazing people of the world. Now this is another general love reading, so let's see what your ancestors have to tell you as it pertains to your life in love. It is a general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody, so only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Happy birthday to the Geminis of the world, because we are in Gemini season. So, but this ain't no Gemini reading, okay? It is one on my channel. So check it out. It's a couple of them because we are flowing into this energy. So what your message is today is wise one. It says grow within your current situation. So what your ancestors trying to get your attention is to grow from your experience. Don't keep on repeating the same situation. If you know certain things is going to trigger you and they're going to pull you off your grace or off your throne, start handling it different here now. So I feel like what the universe is trying to get you to do is to take a different approach to your relationship so everybody can win. Because it's about unity, right? Remember, how can two walk together except they agree? So I feel like the universe is trying to get you in a place where everybody can win and everybody can evolve and everyone can grow. Because when you don't understand, when you don't have the wisdom, you're going to stay stuck. You're going to keep on making those same mistakes. But when you start evolving, when you start gaining spiritual wisdom, then you won't keep on doing those same things. Now, you're going to make mistakes along the way because that's part of your journey for your growth. It says grow within your current situations. It says knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. Ooh. It says the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your task and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. See, keep on moving. Keep on moving. Don't stop. No, the tick-tock. See, wow. So Spirit is telling you, you got this. So let's see. Now, this is pertaining to your relationship. Learn from what you've been going through and be the wisdom that your relationship needs. Because if somebody ain't stable minded within the group, then it's going to be like the blind leading the blind, right? Have you ever seen couples where not only is the male toxic, but you look and you see that the female is toxic too? So it's like they're feeding each other toxicity. So once again, somebody has to be a little bit wiser, and then sometimes you can actually grow wiser together. But if they're not growing wiser, don't you grow dumber. Because I feel like your wisdom is going to see you through, all right? So let's see what is your message from your ancestors pertaining to your love, honey. Please like, share, and subscribe. Four Cups. I feel like someone here may be feeling like they've missed out on an opportunity, or someone don't want to miss out on an opportunity because there go the Emperor. I feel like what you got going now, this could be, remember, when you're dealing with people, when you're in certain situations here, energy can reach you. It don't matter. Energy is the only thing that we know that can be instant, that can affect you. So anytime you're dealing with people, that's why you have to be mindful of the people that you interact with, because you can create soul ties that are not healthy. And whatever you could be going through, it can make them go through it too. Whatever they're going through, they can bring it into you too. But I feel like someone now is using their wisdom and not that other thing. Use your heart and not your one masculine. Because we know we're talking about y'all. I'm just saying, what? Ace of Wands in the reverse, see? I feel like somebody's growing up here, see? You'd be surprised at how many readings I do when some of these females are talking about how immature these older men are. And I'm like, I ain't surprised, child. I'm not surprised at all. Because you know they say that the women mature quicker than the men anyway. And we see that, right? We see it, see, but there go Justice. Could be a Libra. You got Aries, you got Virgo, you got Libra, you got Scorpio, you got Leo. Spirit, what is this wise one energy for the collective as it pertains to their life? There's the Page of Cups. Somebody may be coming back around to make things right with you. There's the Knight of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could have been something you were waiting. See, and there's the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like somebody's gaining a lot of wisdom. Not only are they gaining a lot of wisdom about the situation and about life, but also about you. See? Somebody may be realizing, you know what I'm saying? I thought I knew it all. See, there's a lot of regret here about you. Because they was not listening to their ego. We know what they was listening to. But it seems like whoever you were dealing with has started gaining a lot of wisdom. Because that's why you have that Emperor represents a wise person here. Very mature. In control. Likes to be in control. Takes control. Look. Once again, masculine, we don't mind following you. But you better make sure you in order. Because we ain't going to follow some mess. They say God don't bless mess. But I've seen a lot of folks live in chaos. And they be doing wrong. And it seems like they prosper. But it's a lie. Because however you build your foundation is going to determine how it stands. How it stands. So let's see, you got the Four of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Page of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. You got the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. You have the Hermit, Virgo. Then you have the Seven of Swords in reverse and Justice. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So let's see. For the collective on Wise One. So somebody's being called to use their wisdom, but they ain't gonna just have no wisdom if they don't know it, if they ain't been taught it. Right? It's like how can you blame somebody that ain't never been taught any better? How can you blame yourself when you didn't know any better? But when you know better, you do better, right? I'm just saying. So let's see that Four of Cups here. I feel like someone is very, very displeased with their actions or the lack of using their wisdom. Because if you come into somebody with that one and you always coming in here dealing with your carnal nature, that's going to be a turnoff to a real one. Now, if they operating in the same low vibrational energy with you, yeah, y'all gonna end up hooking up. Because y'all are a lot alike, all right? But when you got somebody here who really has some substance about themselves, you're going to either change or you're going to get out the way, all right? So now you got the Four of Cups. Why's the Four of Cups here for the collective? Love will make you oh so happy inside. I try to control it, but it just takes me over. Love will make you oh so sad, make you cry. Don't it though? Ooh, how is it that the same thing like love can make you oh so happy, but it can make you oh so sad too? What is this thing called love? Ooh. So you got the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, see? Changes. See, that's how come don't nobody want y'all men now, because y'all be so into y'all ego. Y'all be wanting to rush in and rush out, and ain't nobody got time to waste their energy with that. So I'm telling you, these masculines are finally thinking outside more than they Johnson. All right? Get over yourselves already. See, they go, ooh, see there, that's so sweet. They go to Hangman and they go to Emperor, see? You remember, your overall energy is wise one. See? It says grow within your current situation here. So once again, it's like these masculines can no longer run from these connections. You know, they're used to running from them. Now Spirit tell them it's time for you to grow. It's Spirit like you still got friends with benefits. You ain't committed yet. Spirit says it's time for you to commit, ain't it? See? That Knight of Wands, once again, it's time for them to grow up. Why? Because it's just time. See? See? It's almost like Spirit's trying to show these masculines that are looking. You can go out here and you can be with Jane, Jill. You can be with all of them. But it's time for you to find the right one for you. Because everybody ain't for you. And if you're not on the same frequency in the song, if you're not equally yoked, then they're going to pull you down. Because we already know how them Jezebel spirits can get with these masculines that's running around here in that Knight of Wands energy thinking that they can't be caught. Oh yeah, you're going to be caught one way or the other, whether physically or energetically. Because it's nothing worse than having attached to some unhealthy energy long after you are not even with them, honey. So now they go to Six of Cups in the reverse. Why is that here for the collective? Love does change things, see? There's the Five of Cups. See, there's a lot of regret. Because once again, somebody was dating other people, keeping their options open, not making you a priority, and you sitting here the whole freaking Empress. So you're the one that they need to be committing with. So I'm telling you, when these men start gaining a lot of wisdom, they're going to start reevaluating things. They're going to start looking at you differently. But the question is, are you going to still want them, though? So why is the Six of Cups in the reverse? Somebody missed their soul, maybe because they know that they didn't do them right. Could have been giving their time and energy somewhere else. Once again, needing other people to validate them when Spirit already tell them, look, why you need all them to validate you? You already got you ain't gonna get nothing better than this. So a lot of times these masculines downgrade. They downgrade because they're not ready to change. And if somebody gives them some attention and make them feel like they all that, even if they're in low vibrational energy, they don't change because they don't feel like there's nothing wrong with them. But when they start having that spiritual awakening, you're gonna have to change. Well, you don't have to change, but if you stay the same, it ain't gonna be no fun. See, so somebody's realizing why you left. Eight of Cups, and it could also represent it's time for somebody to walk away from old habits, old things. See? Three of Cups in the reverse, see? And start finding healthy commitments. See, somebody had to close out a cycle here, see? And the only way that they were going to close out this cycle was through spiritual wisdom. Now you got the Emperor here, Aries energy. Why is the Emperor here? Yeah, this is somebody here finally needing to grow up, at your age. Let your wisdom speak for you. Stop following, see, it's like Spirit telling somebody it's time for you to get your tail somewhere and get married. You ain't got married yet? See? Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, see? So somebody's wisdom is causing them to start thinking like this now. See, somebody's looking for love now, see? Wow. See, look. Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups, see? There it is, see? Why is the Emperor here? See, and they go to Page of Cups, see? I feel like somebody's going to try to win someone back because it's going to come from a place of maturity. It's like someone may be finally seeing the bigger picture here. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Somebody's realizing that even that gets old. See? The Fool in the reverse. I feel like somebody's having to learn to discipline their nature. See? Because there's Temperance in a reverse. Because I feel like Spirit's telling somebody, if you can't control your nature, you ain't going to never have nothing real. And you got opportunities here. So yeah, it takes a person with real genuine wisdom to recognize that, all right, I done did that. But that ain't really nothing, is it, man? I mean, man, what am I like? 15 or 16 now? Man, I'm a whole grown man now. It's time for me to make grown man decisions and go get this divine love because that's what it is. But I don't know if their clock be ticking. You know how they be feeling like they getting old, so they go try to run and get somebody younger. And they know they ain't gonna be able to keep up for long, all right? They start trying to go work out, and yeah, I see a lot of older men in the gym, and they don't look at me unless they old. But men really my age, now the men my age, they do glimpse, but they don't look like that. You know, they don't look. But I always look at the men, and I always look at see, somebody's ready, see. I feel like it's time for somebody to come on establish something here, see. They go to Star, could be Aquarius, but I notice them, they be looking at them young girls, because you know the young girls be wearing all that, and I ain't coming for nobody, because I wear my little stuff, and I show age appropriate stuff. But I see them looking, but I don't care. I'm to the point where I don't care, because some of these men ain't even worth having, just like some of these women ain't either, unless they are doing some type of inner work. Whoever this person is, could be a Virgo, because what they're having to face, they may not like, because I feel like they've tried to put it off for so long. But this connection is so deep that they're going to have to see it. They're going to have to. Somebody has to see things, see? Somebody's realizing that all that third party having all these different people in your life for what? As if you could conquer all of them. All you're going to do is create karma. Or cause somebody to get hurt. Everybody can't handle that emotionally. So yeah, I feel like someone is realizing it's time to make some real grown-up decisions now. Because see, and there's the 5 of Wands. Like I said, somebody could always have inner conflict, or somebody may have felt the need to have people compete for them because they may have thought that they was all of that. But once again, somebody's changing. Somebody's changing their direction here. Something is fate, something is destined to happen, and somebody is leaving karmics, and they looking for real substance. See, they having to let this go, because if you still chasing this, you ain't got no wisdom. But this is the lack of wisdom. This is the wise energy. Based on the type of person, you can tell about what a person represents in their own personal life based on who they settle for in their personal life and even in their life period. Because people can have nothing but toxic friends around them, but they be trying to act like they all that's impossible. Because when you gain a level of wisdom, your wisdom is not going to let you be around low vibrational people, because it's not going to work. It's like water and oil. So once again, somebody may be making different choices now because some things just don't look right anymore. Why is justice here? Clarify justice for the collective. Yeah, somebody said they done been out here single long enough. They done flaws. They done did all that. And somebody realizing that it's nothing. Somebody don't want that image on them. They go to 8 of Wands. See, somebody's moving away from third party energy. See, 3 of Swords. Trusting their intuition now, because somebody's having spiritual awakening. Remember, they're the wise one now. Could be a Pisces, could be a Libra. And there's the 4 of Swords. There they are, thinking, soul searching, reflecting, maturing. What is right? What should I do? Which direction should I take? I need something fair and balanced. It's time for me to offer real commitment and let go of the past. Let go of that type of energy. See, 5 of Pentacles, and there's the Death card. See, because somebody wants the light. Could be a Leo with the Page of Cups. See, and there's the King of Pentacles. Once again, somebody's making future plans now. Somebody's making up their mind what they want, because somebody's realized that they got the power in their hand. They might as well use it for their good. 6 of Wands. Yes, somebody's ready to come in here and build. Knight of Pentacles, and third party is getting dropped off. If they were just somebody here for fun, see, somebody looking for something real, and they go to Queen of Pentacles. See, now I've been seeing a lot of that too, where all of that old stuff is playing out. It's like you can't be no adult, but still out here doing kiddie stuff. Yeah, it's starting to vex their own soul. See, and there go the 9 of Cups, and there is Judgment. And there is Judgment, see? Justice and judgment. Yes, somebody's ready for a commitment now. Now you got the 7 of Swords in the reverse. They don't want to play those games no more, because somebody looking like a fool to be an old. Y'all remember that movie? I'm country. Bear with me. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him suck. I'm gonna get him sucker. That it? I'm gonna get you sucker. I'm gonna get you sucker. That was Damon Wayans' movie. And when he went to prison, you know, he went to prison as a pimp. You know what I'm saying? When he came out, he still had all that pimp attire. But the time had moved on. And he come out there stepping like he was just old cool daddy and had his little aquarium. He had gold. You know, they used to wear them stacks. And he had goldfish swimming out in it. You know, he came out in style, god dang it. And you know, he thought everybody was giving him his product, but they wasn't laughing with him, they was laughing at him. It's nothing like a tired pimp that don't know his time that came and went. And they got to laughing at him. He ended up running, y'all. It was so funny, y'all. That's a funny movie. But I got the gist of it because, like I say, you did. That's even females. And I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just telling you, making a point. Have you ever seen women that's, you know, they're older, but they're out here really living shamelessly like a bopper? You know what I'm saying? And it don't make sense because they don't look it, but their energy is still. It's like some people are stuck under trauma at whatever age it first happened to them, whatever it was. Sometimes people have not grown up from that. Have you ever seen an older man that's walking around here sagging? I have. And it's sad. So you got the Seven of Swords in reverse. Look at, there go the King of Cups. See, somebody's ready for love now. And there go the Ace of Pentacles. See, somebody is judging relationships by their heart now, not by their nature. And there go the Eight of Pentacles again. See, somebody wants to work and build a solid foundation that's made off of love, because somebody may have tried everything else. And somebody maybe realize it ain't nothing real out here. If you ain't got love, you ain't got nothing, see? And I feel like somebody's finding this out because they had to do a lot of praying and a lot of soul searching. And I feel like somebody's ready for a harmonious commitment. And I feel like they're coming for you. Could be a Cancer or a Virgo, a twin flame soulmate. Please like, share, and subscribe.